When I think of myself as a young mother, I look back and I think, how did I do it? How exhausting. I felt nobody told me I had to have the house in order perfectly all the time, or that the kids needed to wear matching clothing and always look put together, and that I, of course, had to always look put together. My mom didn't necessarily give me that example, so where did I get the notion that everything had to be perfect? I'm not sure, but I think when I think back on it now, as a mom with almost 5 grown children at this point, I'm not sure how I did it, especially since I was so sleep deprived, and why I thought it was important. If I could give advice to young moms now, or moms that are just starting out on their journey of building a family, man, it does not have to be perfect. Please no. Your sleep is way more, I mean, when you can catch a nap, when you can catch some sleep, so much more important than whether or not you dust or vacuum. Of course, nobody wants to live in a horribly dirty home, but ask yourself, do you have to vacuum twice a week? I mean, give yourself a frickin' break and give yourself some grace, for God's sake. Because you know what? All of a sudden one day, your kids are actually going to grow up. I'm actually facing this now. Like, all the kids have left the house, and there's time. And I don't really feel like cleaning at this point. But what I'm saying is there's always going to be time for that kind of thing. The best thing you can do is really connect with your kids. If I'm looking back at it and thinking about it, so much more important for me to have taken some time to nurture myself so that I could even be more patient and more caring about who my kids were, and not who I really thought we all needed to be and look like as this perfect family. I think moms are sold a real bill of crap about what's important. And looking back on it, I would tell you that what's really important is building relationships with those kids that have come into your life and taking care of yourself in the process, because it's really true. You cannot pour from an empty cup.